Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm Andy Ross. I'm one of the pastors at Northminster Church in Tucson, Arizona, and I hope your week is starting well. Today's a special day. It's a day we remember Martin Luther King Jr., the pastor, activist, writer, speaker, and his powerful dream that must become reality of bringing an end to racism and treating each human being with godly value, rights, and opportunities. So I hope today is a special day for you as you think about your part in living out Martin's dream. Today in our schedule of readings from God's Word, the Bible, one of our readings is from Mark, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 3. It's really an interesting scene in Mark chapter 3, verses 7 through 19. You immediately see a polarity between Jesus with crowds and then Jesus calling individuals to climb up a hillside with him. And it ends with Jesus inviting specific individuals with names to be his companions, disciples, mentorees. And they are 12, and their names are listed in the Gospel of Mark. I want us to think today, as we start this week, about how your name is counted. Are you just a part of the crowd? And I don't know how you feel about crowds. Generally, most people are not fond of being in a giant crowd or being crowded. Every New Year's Eve, when I see that Times Square crowd, I have mixed feelings of, wow, what an exciting experience, and how, wow, I'm so glad I'm not there. And how and where do you go to the bathroom? Okay, let me move on. Are you a part of just the crowd this week? Or will your name be counted? Will your presence be of godly impact or help for someone specifically? And most importantly, does Jesus know your name? I have here one of my most exciting devotional props. Are you ready? It's a Northminster attendance list. Yeah. And we use this in our groups. If you're here in person at a Bible study or a fellowship group, we like to take attendance because at Northminster, we don't just think you should count people, we think people count. Not just the crowd that showed up. And we think that's how God works. Even online, if you join us online in worship, we hope that you check in and tell us who you are. We don't want you just to be a part of a mob. We'd like to know you. We believe God calls us to live in relationship with one another. You count, and thank you for listening. So this is an attendance sheet with real names. And I want to encourage you this week, how are you relationally engaging with Jesus today? And with those people you will see in your life. Very likely that is Christ's mission field for you. The people you love, live with, relate to, see regularly. How are you not just being near that person, but being with that person? In the Gospel of Mark, Jesus, he was being pressured by a crowd because he was bringing healing to people. It was a gimme kind of mentality. Fix me, heal me. I've got a problem. What's in it for me? That's crowd thinking. But then Jesus climbed a mountain and invited some to be with him. They climbed together. Did you hear that? The plan was that he would be with them and he would send them out. In your prayers and travels this week, Don't just come to God with the gimme crowd mentality. How is Jesus wanting you to walk with him, learn from him? And how is Jesus wanting to send you each day to be in relationship with others that bring the hope of Jesus Christ? Have a great Monday. And don't forget Martin Luther King Jr., and what we can do to be a part of making his dream reality for all peoples, all colors, all cultures, the justice of God's holy kingdom. God bless you.